Hello, my friends. So, I decided to come online, just made a video some time ago to the TNT boys, and I would just like to make a small video, would like to say something. So let's just see if the chat is on, because we just started right now and I cannot see the chat. Let me see the chat. I always have to click. So I'm a little bit sad, to be honest, very, very sad. And yeah, so we're almost reaching the 100K, almost. Okay, we have 4,000 to go. It's quite a while. It will take some time. But I'm really, really happy that we're almost on the road there. And what makes me really, really sad is when I see people uploading my content. Okay, one thing is someone uploading my content. Okay, but the other thing is seeing people asking for donations under my name. What is wrong with you? Like, seriously, what is wrong with you? One thing is stealing content, okay, happens all the time. But the other thing is asking for donations, asking for money under my videos. That is not okay. That's like literally not okay. That's sad, because I work very, very, very hard for this channel. I work very, very hard to try to do what I'm doing, and it's really hard that people ask for donations under my name. This is also illegal, and this is illegal. And this can be tracked by the IP. I can go to the Singaporean department here, and I can try to track that ID down, because I would not let my name be violated by someone asking for donations under my videos. That's not how it works. So I want to ask you all, please, out there, whenever you see a video that is asking for donations and you see that's a video of me there, please go and report it to me. And I will report that channel, yeah? Or you go and report it, and you need to make aware of people that this is someone asking there for money. If someone asks you for money, it's already not starting right. What the fuck? It's not okay to ask strangers on the internet for a donation. It has to be a reason why people want to ask you for money. Please don't do it. If people ask you on Patreon, if you see it's a wrong name, if the subscribers are not right, please send me a message and I will report this. This is violating my name in the community, and I don't want that to happen. One thing is stealing. It happens. I cannot track everyone down. But if I see people are subscribing to that channel and someone asks for donations, that's not funny anymore to me, you know? So please always be aware. Look at the subscribers of the person that has the subscribers of the name and the info box. I have an info box, I have a name, and you always see the subscribers, what subscribers I have there. Yeah, it's really, really sad. It made me sad because I understand that people would love to re-upload my videos and they think it's funny. Yeah, okay, I understand this. It's fine, yeah? It's fine, it's happening, it's the internet. But then asking for donations with money, and then people will think I'm asking them on my channel to donate on my Patreon. This is not okay. And you have to let me know this, yeah? Because this is now a community, and YouTube is like my second family, you know? You guys mean a lot to me. We're all growing, and this is a caring thing for me, you know? You know how important it is for me to support the people and not ask money for them. I would never do that. It's like, really, it's not possible. I would never ask for money, and I think that's not correct too. If you want to support an artist or want to support a channel, okay, that is something very different. But if there's no valid reason, that's stealing, and yeah. So no, there was another channel that doing this, and I'm right now currently reporting it. So it's just be aware in the future that this can happen, that this is happening right now. Please always send me your messages, so I'm seeing them. Yeah, absolutely. I reported it, and I will do that. And it's also, if you like my content, and if you respect me as a teacher, this is my profession as well. I'm living with this. And if you like my content, if you respect what I'm doing, then this is not the right way to show it. It's using my content to make money and make views, and then lead the subscribers to a wrong channel, which is harming me because I do this. I don't make a living out of YouTube, make very, very little money. It's not possible to make the money you think you make, because everything is copyrighted. So this is not a full-time job. This is really doing, helping and supporting and analyzing, and having fun and loving what I'm doing, right? So, and it's shame on the artist too. Like it's not fair to the artist as well. Yeah, so that was important for me to say, because it's really, you have to know it. And if you see something like this, if someone takes it on a compilation, like I saw some compilations, they're funny, I watch them too, like 10 vocal coaches react, it's funny, it's okay, okay? Yeah, but that's just important, you know. And especially, I have 90% Philippine subscribers, and my Philippine subscribers are not the rich. Philippines are not the richest countries. And if they would send a donation, I would feel so shamed and so embarrassed, because they are not rich. This is not a rich country. And when they already send some money somewhere from their pockets, there has to be a reason. That has to be reasonable, because you know, guys, how much I would support a real company that helps other people. So that's. Especially from okay, if this is the richest country in the world, perhaps it's different, right? But yeah, it's not. Yeah, and especially because we want to keep the channel on the right track as well. Okay, so I could not see all your comments. Let me just look into your comments. Absolutely right, Gemma. That's true. Opportunists who wanted easy money, they'll root you in hell anyway. That is true, right? Someone usually, opala, now it fell, everything is falling down. Someone easy money, huh? But you know what, subscribers and YouTube, it's not as you think it is. Like, you know, people can start, it's making money and living out of YouTube. I don't know how I would love to know how, because maybe, okay, it would be nice, right, to make it as a full-time job, but it is almost a full-time job, yeah. But anyway, I would always try to transfer that money into something positive, right? So let me look into your comments, okay? So when you see something, always report, always tell me. I read your comments, write me a message, send me on Facebook, and I'm available and I'll look at it. And I'm happy if you send me the information. So I would be very sad if you wouldn't do it, because that means that you closed your eyes for people stealing content. I saw a channel uploading things from Rebecca Vocal Athlete, and I wrote her a message and say, Rebecca, you should look at this, right? Because that's how you support others as well. I don't know how others are, but I'm like this. That's important to me, because that's a small community right now, and yeah, one day it will grow. There will be 10,000s of vocal reactors, but for now it's an overview. So thank you so much if you report everything. So guys, the meaning of donation is that someone is asking to send you money for free. Actually, donations are always for a good cause. That is what it is. Yeah, I understand YouTube, you know, creative community, stuff like that. It's fine, okay? Happens. So guys, yeah, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's nice to see that they are trending in the Philippines. So someone asked me, I mean, I have no problem if you want to use my video. It would be just very fair if you if those people would write down my name, right? Because if I grab a video from Morissette, for example, yeah, I always think, what's the sense behind me uploading the video? My sense is making an analysis where I can educate. So I'm not abusing that video, so I'm trying to reuse that video in a creative common sense, right? So it's not just me re-uploading it, which is fine, you know. YouTube has its rules, it works the way. But of course, I want to work in the favor of the artist. And then I want to have the 20% of saying, hey, Tanya Levy, vocal coach. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, exactly. They have to give credits where credits have to be given, right? Because we are in the end working, you know, with my computer stuff. I'm trying to work very hard on that as well. No, I'm not Miss Rebecca, I'm Miss Tanya. But you can say hello to Miss Rebecca. Oh, okay, thank you so much, Liwa. Yes, I will. I saw, yeah. Yeah, so tell me, drop me a message where you're from. I already saw Japan. Oh my God. Haven't been so long ago. I ate the mochi. It was very delicious until I figured out there was liqueur inside. And I don't drink alcohol since 2 years. So when I saw liqueur, I had to stop immediately. Because 2 years is a long time for not drinking. And then I don't want to start again. No, I have no green tea. Actually, I'm not more of a green tea. I don't have my hat. I used to wear a hat in Germany. I had a lot of those Rebecca hats because Germany in autumn, I used a lot of the hats and green teas as well and laptop. But in Singapore, it's coffee and piano and not my laptop. Because my laptop is shit. It's like not working. My laptop is really an old model. I have to invest in a good laptop. So drop me a message from where you're from. And let's count how much Philippines will appear. I have a big list of people to look at. Oh my God, did you saw that last TNT Boys video on ASAP? You guys me where I got it from. I got it from Facebook. I downloaded it there because that was the best quality. And it was just amazing. It was like, oh my God, it's an earthquake here. I know Miss Rebecca, and she's really lovely. She has personality and she's very funny. I think she do it in a very funny and personal way, and I like her outlet, so the background is very nice. There are 2 others that I think are legit as well, but they all have one thing in common. They are all native English speakers. I'm not. I teach English since March this year. März, April, Mai, Juni, Juli, August, September. Okay, 7 months. Is it 7 months? 7 months I'm to English speaking. That's hardcore. So they have one thing in common that's positive and works in their favor, except for they're good as well, right? But they are also English speakers. I haven't been in the Philippines, and someone told me that on the 30th of November the TNT Boys have their concert there. But my parents are coming by the end of November to visit me during December because I stay here in Singapore. I'm not going back to Europe this year. Yeah, I haven't been in Europe for some time now. And I'm not planning on going there. So if there would be a next trip, it would be to the Philippines. Yeah, Maurice said, I want to know what love is. Okay, Mariah Carey. By Mariah Carey, yeah. Mariah Carey, I want to know what love is. Was it from her? Oh my God. Also, I got a lot of people bashing me. I want to always say this right now. It's a rant chat today, but people hating on me for not knowing who David Foster is. So I want to tell you something about that, okay? Because that's really unfair. So I made that Charisse video quite some months ago, and there was a person that I didn't recognize. That was David Foster. I didn't recognize David Foster. I didn't know how he looked like, and people were really bashing me for not knowing David Foster, and I didn't know how he looked like. And I think it was a little bit unfair because people were saying, you are a vocal coach, you are supposed to know who David Foster is, and that's not right. I'm supposed to know one thing. It's how I have to do my teaching, because my teaching, that is the most important thing. So I have to know one thing as a vocal coach is how do I make a good service? How do I teach properly? That is the most important. My students my students didn't come here to know who David Foster is, and that's not what I teach them in the first place. Like, I teach them in the first place vocal technique. And I would understand if people were hating on me or commenting on me if I would make a wrong job regarding my analysis and my educational comments. I would understand this because this is legit. But I cannot know every composer. I don't know how they look, most of them. And I am not interested in the composers. I'm interested in the interpret, in the singer. I'm not interested in all of the composers. And I cannot know all of the composers. It's not possible. I know a lot of things from musical theater, there are a lot of things that I'm a pop contemporary teacher, you know. There's a lot of old school teachers that don't know who David Foster is, you know. A lot of people don't know. I ask my colleagues and not all of them know who David Foster is. And in the end of the day, it's not matters, because what matters is that I make a good teaching to my students, because they come here not to know who David Foster is, because they come to know how can I help them in their voice. And then second of all, people are judging very quick. I have no television since 2012. My mother was an alcoholic till I was 16, so I was introduced to I was not introduced to composers. My mother came from classic music. She studied classic music. So the only thing that I grew up with a lot of Michael Jackson, David Bowie, Mariah Carey, but I didn't know who the composer was. I know other classic composers that I bet that a lot of people didn't know, you know. And I think it's not fair, you know. People are always quick to judge. But what has my vocal coaching to do with David Foster? Because as a vocal coach, only important is teachings, providing a good service with quality, you know. Just for you to know this, because it makes me sad, right? And anyway, it's in this video was not about David Foster, it was about Charisse. I know David Hasselhoff. Yeah, a lot of you didn't know who David Hasselhoff is. Yeah, I don't know who David Foster was until I met Charisse, though. Yeah, Charisse is amazing. I mean, Charisse is. But you must. I mean, in Europe, in Germany, the cultural approach is different. You know, we have it very different. I don't know. I didn't grow up with all of those divas Las Vegas. My mother came from Russia, so it's differently. Okay, it's just, yeah. Is there any surprise if you reach 100 subs? Actually, I plan on a lot to make a surprise. I'm not sure which. Shalene was asking me to come tomorrow, so I think she has something in mind too. Yeah, so I'm planning on doing something nice on 100K. Really, something nice. If you have any ideas, please throw them in the comment section. If you have any ideas, I would be super happy. Thank you so much, Baba. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I mean, we are a community right now, and we are such a positive and very nice community, so spirited, and you are so cool. You are such an energized and so funny and positive, and what you write, it's just amazing. There is no country that writes like this. It's just crazy. So just a lot of fun discovery. When I saw today the video of the Philippines, it was just, I really felt today like, wow, oh my god, this video with those divas and those 10 kids made me rethink, honestly, no, really seriously right now, made me rethink my life again. I can never upload a cover on this channel. That's impossible, because it was, I always think like I was just speechless. I never saw something like it. It's just, wow, there is no end game to this. It's crazy. So that is the deal. Was just amazing. Some artists are just crazy how they sing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kim. A peach mango pie, eat Halo. Okay, from Jollibee. Thank you so much, yeah. The song cover would be great, but I cannot compete with the Philippine standards. Impossible. After this video I saw today, it's a different kind. I just was literally having a breakdown because I was working on some songs and I'm like, why in the world? I am the lowest female register. Like if you have a piano, I'm the lowest. Why on hell it has to be me as a vocal coach? I have the lowest female register. That is so sad. It's devastating. All my life it was so devastating. I visited Japan almost 10 years ago alone. I made a solo trip. It was amazing. I was 2 weeks there. It was incredible. Incredible. I had a lot of fun. Toni Braxton, that's why I was end up singing Toni Braxton songs. But if you don't sing them, right, they can sound flat. Break my heart. Like a lot of them say you love me again. So you have to evenly. What's happening here? Sorry, you just lost the chat. Why? Hello Daisy, I just already said everything regarding the video in the beginning. I just said everything in the beginning. How old am I? I am 28, and in 1 month I will be 29. So I'm still in my end of 20s, end game 20s. I still do belt and still sing. I can sing very high, but it will sound a little very loud, not very beautiful like the girls in the Philippines. So it's very different. It's very hard for me as an alto. It's just not my sweet spot. Yeah, in October. Getting 29. I'm celebrating still 29 birthday. Yeah, 28. Yeah. That is crazy. Let's look in the comments. You guys, we have so many viewers. A song covered by a red. So it seems like the most of the people are from the Philippines. That is right. It's sadder when you are a male who had a higher register as a kid. Absolutely right. I can feel you so much. Because when I was younger, I always felt people were always thinking I was smoking and drinking alcohol. I've done that, right? And I sounded really much like Bonnie Tyler, but I couldn't reproduce that because I'm not smoking and drinking. But people always would think that I was a heavy smoker because my voice was much more lower than now. Thank you so much for me today. I think it's the hair. The hair, but I don't really look that young. Okay, I'm impressed about your vocal coaching. Makes me think again to sing even if I can. Absolutely. Why are you singing? Drop me down. What is your #1 reason for you to sing? When I started singing, when I was younger, it was for me a way to express my suppressed emotions. That was the beginning of my journey. I love to sing. I had a lot of fun. But in the beginning, I always wanted to release emotions when I was younger, especially as a teenager. What was your reason? So let me know. What was your #1 reason to start? You smell it. To express emotions, because music relaxes me. Absolutely. Cultural thing, yeah. Philippines, everyone sings there, and that's exactly one of the reasons of the cultural things. I have been singing since I can remember, so it came naturally to me. That is a thing as well. I'm singing